This is your captain speaking. As you can tell in the cabin, we're hitting some shaky times, and it's about to get worse. So please take a moment, make sure you are buckled, and the loved ones around you are buckled, because we're about to hit turbulent truth. In 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back. It's Turbulent Truth again. I'm Gary Chapman.
And I'm Scott Cutcher, and we're turbulent.
We're truthful. We are, by golly. So we talk about whatever pops into our heads or whatever you have sent us.
Yes.
If you want to email us your thoughts on what we should discuss, it is turbulenttruth@gmail.com.
And AKA Big Brother.
So if you watched the last episode, you'll understand it. But we'll briefly let you know how it works here. We talk too much. Particularly, he talks too much. So we have figured out a way to stop it. When he's going down some particular path and I think he has made his point and needs to shut up, I will reach over and touch this, and he knows that he's got 10 seconds.
10. I got to wrap it up.
He's got to wrap it up. Or if he doesn't, the baby is going to laugh.
Yeah.
The baby's
laugh at
laugh.
me. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
But that's plenty of time for me to go around the mountain, what, maybe 2 more times?
Yeah, easily. And the reverse is true.
Yes,
when I overspeak.
Never.
And probably not. But
Yeah.
but if I were to ever, he would have the same freedom to do exactly the same thing. So. One thing that has been really
what are we talking about today?
We tend to not know, but I do.
Okay. All right. As long
I
as
don't.
you know.
I know where we're starting.
Oh, this ought to be.
I have no idea where we'll stop.
Hang on.
The whole gender thing.
Oh my God.
When that dude, and that's a dude, okay?
Yeah.
The current NCAA women's champion is a dude.
So much crap.
So when that all came down, my social media blowed up because I tend to be
controversial,
shocker, honest, and a lot of people. Actually, here's some hope for you. Most people agree.
Yeah.
That it's ridiculous.
That's the thing.
It's wrong. It's not fair.
The media does such a good job and make it sound like they're the majority.
But the reality is most people are not happy with the way that's all coming down.
My wife's livid.
Oh, my gosh. How can you be...
a female.
Go further. A feminist.
Right.
You've fought for decades.
Forever.
For women's rights to be increased, for them to be treated equally for all, as they should.
Right.
And now you're going to let a dude pop into their life and swim to a championship with a rudder? No.
That's awesome.
It's just
talking about an advantage. He can steer much easier.
He can steer. Come on. No, it's so not right. It is so completely not right. I have a little girl.
Oh, my God.
And she, ironically, loves to swim.
Oh, yeah.
She's ridiculous.
Yeah.
She was swimming when she was 6 months old. No kidding.
She needs to teach Spencer.
I know.
Yeah.
He thinks like a stone, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
but then
thick.
it just keeps going. He's like a submarine.
He's very thick.
Yeah.
But
dense.
If some guy jumps in the pool with her and beats her and tries to claim that as a win, I'm going to be at the other end of the pool.
Yeah.
I'm going to be I'm not going to hit him.
No,
I'm not.
It's chastisation.
We
right?
need to talk.
Yeah.
We need to talk about the choices he's made.
Right.
Because apparently there's nobody in his life that has taught him how to make a good choice. It is not a child's place to decide they're going to change their sex when they're 6. It's just not. There's no way you can make that make sense.
So, of course...
And yet they try.
I know.
You should hit that.
I'm just getting ready to. I was fixing to, as we say down south.
Fixing
to. Yeah. I see, I'm getting southern. Been here 13 years, almost there.
You need to do it right quick.
So, my wife's going nuts. She said the same thing. She's not a feminist, but she believes in equal rights, period. She doesn't take it to the nth degree of, okay,
right.
we got to be able to sin like you guys. Basically, she's like, we fought for equal rights just so we could be, immoral. Like, You guys. And I'm like, thanks. Great. So.
That's a beautiful sentiment.
Oh, well,
that kind of thought will keep your marriage alive.
Rock tight.
Moving forward.
Well, it kind of parlays from the whole thing that I used to say when we first got together because I wanted to test whether or not she could put up with me.
Right.
And that was when all women are prostitutes.
Excuse me?
Yeah. And she goes, what do you mean?
I'm asking the same question.
And I said, well, whether it's for cars or houses or children or money, just saying. And she started laughing. I knew that.
Okay. If she laughed at that.
I knew then she got my humor.
Yeah.
And if some of you didn't.
No, none of them did. Your wife is the only woman that laughs at that.
Yeah, right now,
that's it.
I'm getting hate mail on Turbulent Truth.
TurbulentTruth@gmail.com. All addressed to Scott, the idiot that just said that out loud.
You know what? That's my job, is to see things we're all thinking, but don't have,
Not everybody's thinking that.
No?
No.
All right. Well.
Boy, you call go call my wife a prostitute.
Oh, no way.
Why?
Because she is a hillbilly
Why?
ninja.
She is a hillbilly ninja. She is that.
She will kill me in my sleep. She will kill. I'm going to be. Don't watch this, Cassie.
She's going to see it.
One eye now.
Yeah.
When I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
So what do we do about it?
Okay. Here's the thing. This is a mental disease. I'm just going to say it. Up till literally 4 years ago,
right,
it was a mental disease that was diagnosed and was treated in a way that helped that individual stop being confused, stop thinking that way, get past the daddy wounds, the mommy wounds, whatever wounds, abuse wounds that are feeding this disorder.
Right.
And we truly treated them. Now, playing devil's advocate. On the other side, religious folk went too far with it. And so they were going to reprogram them to be Jesus' daughter and son. And they went so far the other way, it wasn't a organic, godly process that allowed them to discover that they're the beloved.
Okay, so
of Christ.
you're not saying take God out of it. You're saying that the religious spirit-driven folks
Yes.
that have to have everything wrapped up tight and controlled
yes.
with their set of rules.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll go with you there.
Yeah.
Because God is the answer. Jesus is the answer.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
But the religious folk took it too far
Right.
and made it about them, not about God, not about the individual.
Golly,
Okay?
there you go.
So you got to make it about the individual and God and what God has in store for their lives, not about you. You're just the facilitator. But that's where we all mess up. Mm-hmm. That's where, well, at least the religious folk.
So what if I'm a mediocre swimmer and I won a trophy?
Then you say that you're a woman. That's what you do. I'm going out for the national soccer team. I'm 51.
The women's?
I'm overweight, but I feel like a woman.
We're Shania Twain when you need it.
That's right.
Feel like a woman.
Let's go, girls.
What if
What if? Here we go.
all the swimmers on all the girls' swim teams that have a dude stop?
Oh, my gosh.
Just stop. Don't get in the water with that guy. Don't do it.
If they boycotted it, it would be over very quickly.
Yeah.
Because NCAA would lose a lot of money very quickly, and it would be done.
But still, what is the answer? What is the answer besides that? Besides people just saying, okay, no more women's sports.
Do we want to go deep?
Might as well. Here we are.
Okay, so...
Do we get out of the hole if we go deeper? That's my question.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Let's go.
I think at the core of it, what it boils down to is this generation especially that we're experiencing all this happening with, and the younger one right below it, has been under attack since they were born on their identity. If society can control their identity, they can control them. If society recognizes their identity comes from Jesus Christ,
right,
they can't control them. Therefore, now there's an opportunity for them to overthrow them, restore the Constitution, and our freedom and liberties.
Well, good grief. There you go.
There you have it.
We'll be back next week for another episode.
Well, that's what happens when I have windshield time or flight time. I think too much.
So when you say society,
Yeah.
what you're actually saying is Satan.
Society.
Satany.
Yeah, Satany.
Satany.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. Because it is good and evil. I know people don't like it to be cut and dried in that
It is,
sense,
guys.
but if you don't start calling it what it is,
Then it's going to perpetuate.
it's going to keep going.
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
And it is good and evil. And good news, Massive spoiler alert. God wins.
Ding, ding, ding.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. That's all I got to say. So here's a thought.
Okay.
Not to rattle any cages because
Are you kidding me?
far be it from us to do that. So if God is the answer,
Okay, of
and
course.
finding your identity in Jesus is the answer to all those issues.
Yeah.
Why is the church not calling all this out more? I'm not judging. I'm not.
No.
I'm not. I'm just saying, ask yourself the question, is your church calling it out? Is my church calling it out?
Better yet, are we calling it out? And what I mean by that is I know we're doing it right now, but in our everyday life, it's almost like this, I don't know.
Hang on. You're seeing me about to touch this because I have to do this. This is a rare moment. I've actually just gotten convicted myself. I have spent so much time within the last week ridiculing the absurdity, the stupidity of the situation.
Why'd you have to do that? No, I'm convicted.
And now I have so far exhibited, let's call it, zero compassion.
Yeah. I mean, that's the struggle of being a Christian, right? That's it at the end of the day.
And if you really want change to occur, that's what you have to do. We're the
Yeah.
ones that facilitate that.
We do. Okay, so here's a question. How are we compassionate and still hold our convictions?
It's a tough one. It can be very difficult.
Yeah, because the minute you ridicule someone, I don't care who it is or what subject matter it is, they immediately are defensive.
Mm-hmm.
And again, back to traumas.
Right.
So, man, that's a hard one. So I'm not. Rarely am I speechless, and right now I'm like,
Yeah, we should mark this moment big time. And now I know how to get you shut up. It's better than the baby. I'll just confess.
make me confess.
I'll
Make me
confess.
confess. Yeah, it's great. Convict me when you confess. Perfect.
But I will say this. I'm thinking out loud, as you know.
Oh,
If the more we are, all of us that claim to know God, the more we are genuinely compassionate, as opposed to genuinely making
Bitter?
fun. I'm not bitter. I'm just laughing.
yeah, you know what? And we both love to laugh when we make fun of ourselves and everything else.
I laugh because if I
Yeah.
don't, I'll just get mad and say something really, really hurtful.
Oh, I've never done that.
No. But
No, all joking aside, I mean, I think I'm joking because it's heavy.
Well,
And man, I feel what you're saying.
we justify. No, I won't say it. I justify my my making fun of it because it's so personal. You're talking about my
Yes.
little girl.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I've got three older kids. They're on their own path. They're kind of, they're doing what they're going to do.
Right. They're on their journey.
She is on the journey with me.
Right. You're guiding her right now.
And this kind of activity, being
Yeah.
so in her face and so confusing,
Constantly.
it makes me mad, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Me too.
And,
me too.
And if I responded to that initial emotion, I know I'd be out of line. So I cover it up by making fun of it and laughing about it. And,
Well, that's
and it's not accomplishing much of anything, probably.
Well, I don't know. I think that humor sometimes gets people's attention and allows you to calm down, so then God can come in and go.
Well, I think that's what he just did,
Oh, he did.
right on the camera.
Yeah. And you
Good
know what?
job, God.
And praise God for it, right? Because
Yeah, honestly, yes.
man, I don't know if I've ever shared this with you, and we got just enough time probably to do that and have some more input from you. But Lydia, at a very early age,
Right?
attracted some girls,
Okay.
and one pursued her, even trying to drive a wedge between us and her
Oh, wow.
by trying to brainwash her. We found a note and everything.
Oh, my goodness.
And it was a very emotional time for the family. It was a very difficult time and would have never happened when we were growing up. Never.
No, this was not an issue.
Because we were too busy trying not to get in trouble for paintballing the neighboring schools
Oh, you know what?
with our colors.
We should do an episode on all the things that I should have been in prison for.
Oh, Oh, I'm there with you.
Small town
Yep.
Texas.
Yep.
There's one cop. If you outrun him, you're free, baby.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. So how big, real quick, how big was it?
2,000.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
I thought 20,000 was small.
I ran around with 2 Baptist preachers' kids. Not a good combination. And
Throw a Catholic in and shake it up.
The only night I ever spent in jail, aside from a brief stint later in life, but that's another story.
That's how we met.
Yeah. No. That's right. You came and bailed me out.
Yeah.
No, the only night I ever spent in jail for the things that I was guilty of, we had done something. I'm sure the statute of limitations is out on it, so
I hope so.
we shot out some lights and stuff. Very common. Very common. You know, you got to stay.
Like down Main Street or?
Probably. I don't know. I'm not sure how. Most of the people that would remember are sneaking up on death, so I think I'm okay.
You're okay. Yeah.
But the cop,
singular.
Knew. He knew. Oh my gosh. Because that's who we were. If it was something that happened,
So he's at your house.
We called. We would go to my house, and the cop car would be like half a block away, just sitting there. I'm like, okay. Turn off the lights, back up, go to the other house. There he was. Go to the other house. He knew.
That it was
he
you three.
Knew.
That it was you three.
And so I called my mom and said, I'm spending the night at David's house. David called his mom and said, I'm spending the night at Steve's house. Steve called his mom and said, I'm spending the night at Gary's house. So every base was covered. There's a little alley that ran behind City Hall.
Uh-huh.
There was a back staircase that went into the back door of the jail, which was upstairs at City Hall. We parked our car in that alley, walked up that staircase, went into an open cell, and laid down and went to sleep.
Because you knew.
That's the last place he's going to look.
What happened when he found you? Did he find you?
He didn't know.
He never found you.
We woke up early.
Oh, my gosh.
Went back down the stairs, got in that car. Everybody went home. Yeah. That's the first time that story's been told. Okay.
Awesome.
So, no, my point is we were so busy doing
stupid stuff,
fun
juvenile
stuff growing up that you can't do anymore.
Yeah. Oh, you know.
Because
now these devices, I mean, they're going to pick up everything.
Everybody's going to know everything.
Yep, absolutely. I had to go reserve my kids' names as a .com so no one else would hijack them and do bad things to take them down.
Okay, I haven't done that.
You need to do that. And anyone that's listening,
No
go
kidding.
and get your URL because it just has to make sure it's the .com because there's some bad actors out there that can do some wild things. They can put porn sites up with your son's name and someone types it in, it goes up porn site. They can do all kinds of stuff with it. They can redirect it. If they own it, they own that reputation. So,
Great.
yeah.
Now I have homework. Thanks.
You're welcome. I'm so glad I can help you.
No, that is good information.
But that's a crazy world we live in.
Well, the back to the is your church doing something about it? Are you doing something about it? How about this? Let's try, if you care to listen to what I've got to say. Let's try. I'm going to try to be a lot more compassionate and a lot more understanding because you don't get to that place without some kind of trauma, some kind of pain, some kind of mess up.
Yep.
And I'm going to try to focus on that. And not be quite as big a jerk.
I feel like a 6'4" man. Is that okay?
You can identify as 6'4". Yes.
Just saying.
I'm not sure that I don't see you as Asian. I believe I do.
I do like my dumplings.
See?
I do.
There you go.
Absolutely. Pot stickers and me go way back.
Let's. We're going to talk for a minute about a different kind of pain. Your pain, your physical pain. Because we like to do this.
Oh, yeah.
There's been no commercials until
now.
I want to talk to you for just a minute about a product that I fully endorse. Some friends of mine down in Florida have a hemp-based product. It's not CBD. There's no THC. You're not going to get high, but what you are going to get is better. If you have any kind of chronic pain, any kind of inflammation-based issue in your body, this is going to help you. I've started taking this morning and night, and I'm 65 this year, and I get out of bed like a 12-year-old going to Disneyland. This stuff is amazing. They have a clinical trial online that you can go and read. Again, doctorshempsolutions.com. You'll find that over 90% of the people involved in this trial, all of whom had chronic pain from like a 6.5 to a 10, took that pain to a 2 or less. All those people were on those prescription medications that none of us want to be addicted to, and they changed to this. All natural, no side effects. This will help you. My wife has a migraine now and then. Not fun. I've never had one, thank God, but I have observed it. It doesn't look like a good time at all. She takes this stuff and puts it under her tongue for 30, 45 seconds, and then takes this cream, which comes in this fabulous little dispenser here, and puts it on their temples or the base of her skull, wherever she feels like it's emanating from. Or you can take this same cream, put it on a joint that's giving you grief, your elbows, your shoulders, your knees. Let's face it, you get to be this age, everything starts hurting a little bit. This will help you. DoctorsHempSolutions.com. If you put in promo code Gary, G-A-R-Y, you'll get 10% off. Little thank you. I appreciate you listening to me. DoctorsHempSolutions.com. So this has been very heavy.
Oh, no, it's been so
Much
light.
more than I anticipated.
I feel so good right now.
Yes. We'll be all nothing but funny next week, I promise.
Oh, sure.
And because it has been that way, I've changed the song. I'm going to do a song at the end of every one of these episodes just because I love doing that. I've been playing those things since I was 6, and I enjoy it.
Wow.
And I have changed the song that I was going to do. It was relatively light and cheerful, but it would seem out of context. What we need is comfort.
Yeah.
What we need is hope.
Absolutely.
There's a ton of it in this old song I'm about to do.
There you go.
When peace like a river attendeth my way, when sorrows like sea billows roll, whatever my lot, Thou hast taught me to say, it is well with my soul. It is well with my soul. It is well with my soul. My sin, oh the bliss of this glorious thought. My sin, not in part, but the whole. Is nailed to the cross, and I bear it no more. Praise the Lord, praise the Lord, oh my soul. It is well with my soul. It is well with my soul. And Lord, haste the day when my faith shall be sight, the clouds be rolled back as a scroll. The trump shall resound, and the Lord shall descend. Even so, it is well with my soul. It is well with my soul. It is well. It is well with my soul. It is well with my soul. It is well. It is well with my soul. It is well. It is well with my soul.
Well, that didn't suck.
Well, that's the plan. That is the plan. Rather than, it's kind of fun when they're talking, then he plays and it sucks. We're trying to avoid that.
Yeah, well,
Well, I'm
Thank you for that.
I'm still Gary Chapman.
And I'm still Scott Cutcher.
I'm still Scott Cutcher. And we'll be here next week. Come on back, y'all. This is the Turbulent Truth.
Indeed.
It is well. It is well with my soul.